Habits, not meal plans. Clients often ask me what they should eat, and my answer is frustratingly simple. Eat more fresh fruits and veggies, frozen is okay too. Aim for a total protein intake of 1 gram per pound body weight per day, and adjust your calories depending on whether you want to gain, maintain, or lose weight. Sure, you can micromanage details, but most people have enough trouble staying within these basic parameters. I don't offer meal plans because the problem doesn't lie in not having the perfect plan, but in the maladaptive behaviors that interfere with healthy eating. It won't matter if you're handed the perfect meal plan if you binge drink. It doesn't matter if you eat perfectly 6 days a week, only to make it up by eating 6,000 calories on day 7. It doesn't matter if you follow a neatly laid out keto or paleo diet, if you're eating portion sizes that are too large or snacking outside of it. The problem isn't that we don't know how to eat, it's that we usually can't do it, at least not long term. You don't have a whole lot of conscious control over your behavior. Most of your actions are determined by environmental cues, so the better you get at reorienting your life to make better choices the default, the easier and more sustainable the behaviors will become. This means removing foods from your environment that you don't want to overindulge in, trying to develop good sleep habits by going to bed at about the same time every day, maybe even finding new friends, abandoning your kids, getting a divorce, and quitting your job. Okay, maybe not those last few, but you see how complex this is. That is why you need to celebrate small victories and think in terms of years instead of weeks or months. Learn to be content in making small improvements, one behavior at a time. Most people aren't willing to take that approach until they have experienced a lifetime of repeated failures. And even then, they continue to believe that quick fix approaches work. This is a complex, multifactorial process that takes time, and it can't feel like a struggle or fight if it's going to work. It doesn't work by simply trying to force changes. You have to create a routine and environment that nurtures changes without effort. It has to involve a transformation in the way you live. We're talking about essentially changing who you are as a person, but the old you is going to fight tooth and nail to stay in control. So you have to do it in a way that doesn't cause friction. Real change happens quietly, under the surface. You almost have to separate from yourself, understanding that while you do have some degree of willpower, it should be used to implement measures that make good behaviors the default, under the assumption that you will run out of it and will have nothing to fall back on other than the safety nets.